Hey, Langston, right here, Arden from AST Radio. Congratulations on everything that's going on. Having to be called up from the D League last year, then suddenly playing for the New York Knicks, and then staying on with the team for the rest of the season, and now here you are with the team. What was that process like?
Yeah, thank you so much. But yeah, no, it's been hard. A lot of hard work has been put in. I'm just continuing to fight for my position and continue to work hard. So that's the main thing that I've been trying to do, and just continue to try to get better.
Hey, follow-up question right here, Langston. I remember covering the team, the Westchester Knicks, last year, and speaking to you after one of the games, and then suddenly you got called up. Like, who was the first person from the New York Knicks organization? When did you find out the news?
I was actually just in my room hanging out with Thanasis and my roommate at the time, Orlando Sanchez, and I got a call from Alan, and he was like, "Hey, you need to get on the train immediately." And I'm like, "For what?" He's like, "Well, we're gonna call you up." So I was like, "All right, cool. I'm head down to DC and get ready to play my first game in NBA." So it was great.
Langston, Nick Medalinos, Starting Five Online. What advice have you given to Thanasis, being that you've come up through the ranks, through the D League together? Now he's trying to make the regular season roster.
No, I just keep telling him just continue to work hard. He's a hard worker, and just continue to do what he's been doing. Play defense. That's the biggest key, and then everything else will fall in play because he's a great team player. He hustles, and that's the thing that's gonna keep him in the league.
Hi, Langston. Welcome back. When I was watching Summer League, it just seemed like for you, was it a transition for you not having the ball as much? I think they probably wanted to give Jaren some looks and give him an opportunity to kind of run the offense. What's the biggest difference for you from going to, I guess, lead guard is kind of interchangeable a little bit in the triangle, but is it a lot different to play off the ball and obviously to change the tempo the way they wanted you guys to in Summer League?
No, it definitely was good. I got a chance to learn a little bit better coming off the 1 and the 2 because, in triangle you can play either position. And definitely me and Jaren, we're just trying to learn each other and how we play because that's a big key with going forward with both of us. And then the main thing is, hey, just going out there and executing and trying to win. That's all we care about. So whether I'm playing 1 or 2, it doesn't even matter.
You're Langston, Tom Harper from Long Island Dispatch. How will it help you being in a full camp this year versus last year coming into the season?
It's definitely a great blessing to be here and then be able to go through training camp again. I was here last year with training camp, but got let go early. But at the same time, I'm just excited for another opportunity and try to get better.
Langston, do you welcome all these new players, even if it means you're going to have to compete for playing time?
Definitely. I'm an ultimate competitor, but at the same time, we're all friends at the end of the day. Off the court, we're all hanging out, enjoying our time. But at the same time, once we step on the court, that's when we're ultimate competitors.
Hey, Cleanthony, this is Arden right here from AST Radio. Your last season, in terms of, being a rookie, it was definitely one that you can say was definitely, ups and downs. But I know at the end of the day you learned a lot from it. What did you learn from that experience, and what were you able to take from it going into the summer, working your game, and, of course, getting ready for another season in the NBA?
I learned that you just got to trust the process, There's going to be ups and downs. You can't get too high when it's up and too down on yourself when it's down. You just got to continue to work hard and believe in yourself and believe in the team and just do what you need to do. I feel like that year, regardless of what happened, gave me enough experience to come in here with enough confidence and my continued work ethic to just do what I need to do, honestly.
Cleanthony, how do you reflect on your rookie year, and do you feel it's going to be much better for you this year? It seems you hit a lot of potholes along the way.
I work hard. I always think it's going to get better. That rookie year was exactly what it was, a rookie year. I think we just addressed that it has its highs and its lows, and I learned from it, and I'm going into this year taking all that experience with me.
Kevin, you made the decision so long ago, but I don't know if a lot of people have talked to you about it. What led to you deciding to come here over other places?
I had been here for the summer, and we was me and my agent, Rich Paul, who was just trying to find the best opportunity for me to play, and also the team that, show up. And the Knicks pretty much show really they was interesting, really called us many times, he was on the phone with them all the time trying to have, they was really trying to make it happen. So at one point, when he called me and I was in the car and he called me, he said, so we had the Knicks offer, so I was like, hell yeah, definitely. I definitely say, oh yeah. And the same night that I spoke with Coach Fisher and Steve Myers too, and I was like, that's a done deal. I will do it.
Bonjour, Kevin.
Bonjour.
Chris from WPIX. How you doing?
Good, pretty good.
Oh, cool. Good. Question. So you're one of the international players here on the Knicks team. Seeing how Porzingis came from Spain, he's from Latvia. How would you say his, assimilation process has been here?
Pretty good. First of all, he don't have any accent, and that's pretty good. He's really getting everything done. He's really working hard. I'm impressed, to be honest with you guys. When before I got here, I was expecting maybe to be a little bit skinnier or stuff like that. And when I got here, I realized that he was really a good player, and I think the fans and they don't realize yet what they have in their hands, because the guy is pretty much 7'3" and he's capable to run like a guard, and he can shoot outside. That's pretty amazing. What I've seen for the time that I've been here for 3 weeks, and everything that I've seen him done, that's pretty much amazing. And if he keep working hard like that, I think he's gonna be somebody in this league for sure. But for now, he's pretty cool. He's doing his stuff. He's doing all the rookie stuff he's supposed to do. So he's pretty good right now.
You played in a team last year that did very well and had expectations that it would do well again.
Yes.
This team here doesn't really have expectations. Is it hard for you to go from one situation to this one?
I mean, it's different, Even if last year I was in a good team and we went to the playoff, all the stuff. I mean, my role in the team wasn't, big or anything. So at one point, for me, it's just like a process. It's just coming out. At the beginning, we were struggling with the results, and at one point we became a good team. It's a process, and I expect to do the same thing here and come out here. For sure, it won't be easy every day, but that's like I said, that's a process, and you go through that. And I think if we keep working hard, put everything together, we can do some great things. I think we have a good team, and we can surprise people.
Hi, Kevin. Chris Herring from the Wall Street Journal. I guess I was just wondering, when you came over and you signed and you spoke with Coach Fisher, did they discuss a role with you? It seems like there are a lot of people on the team that would play power forward or center. Do you have an expectation for what your role will be, or is there something that you told them that you'd like if you had that role?
To be honest with you, they did not promise anything. I just know that I have a chance, and I think it's like every team. It's like you come in Washington, we was always 6 big men, and at one point you got to make it. You got to make it happen. At one point I have to come here tomorrow, start tomorrow, be on the grind mode, and just play hard, be me, be myself, and after we're gonna see. But right now I cannot, because sometimes that's what I learned with the NBA. When you expect things, sometimes you're not really getting what you expect. So I think it's better for me just come here and just play hard with this guy and stuff, and we're gonna make it happen. Thank you, I appreciate that.
Questions for Kyle Quinn?
Yeah, they're coming.
Kyle, Ian Begley, ESPN.com. First of all, what's it like to be home, to play for your hometown team, and what are your expectations for yourself this season?
It feels great to be home. I mean, it's a tremendous opportunity. I get to be with my mom much more, see my family a little bit more, and I think as a young player, that's one of the toughest things in the league, just being away from your family so much. So it's great to be home.
Hey, Kyle, right here, Arden from AST Radio. Coming into the league as a second-round pick from, Norfolk State, how has it been just playing, getting that experience, especially experience down in Orlando and now being back home? What are the things that you have set for yourself that you're trying to do in New York and as you continue your career?
Just continue to be a better player, a better person, and take advantage of opportunity. I mean, coming from Norfolk State, and always thank the Magic for giving my first opportunity, but, those teachings could just, build me for my career later on. Hopefully New York is a place for me, and everything will work out, but always remember what I've learned in those places before this.
Kyle, Chris Herring from the Wall Street Journal. Nice to meet you. I guess I was curious, something that I just asked Kevin. You signed earlier in the process than he did, and I was wondering what, if anything, you were told at the time that you signed, and then what you thought as the team continued to add big men. What does that mean for you in the rotation, and where do you expect to be? And number two, did you put a copyright on your beard, and are you disappointed that Derek Fisher grew one that looks a lot like yours now?
Oh, no, it's always cool with the beards, Everybody grow the beards, see how nice people's beards come out, because everybody can't grow one. I see you trying to do a little something. You know what I'm saying? So, when you get to your full potential where you feel like your beard is really, really good enough for competition, you just judge the beard, and as men, we discuss it,
The first part of the question was less silly, but it does seem like there are a lot of big men in the past. Melo's played some more. Where do you expect him to be? Did they discuss the role with him?
We got a good team, 15 guys, 16 guys, and I think it's enough for us to propel, and win some games.
Hey, Kyle, I know you're a Flushing guy. Are you excited about the Mets?
I'm not a Flushing guy.
Are you a Mets guy?
I am a Mets guy.
Yeah, talked about the Mets for me.
The Mets are doing well, obviously. We don't want to speak too soon. We're just going to ride it out. We haven't been here in a while, We haven't won a championship in a while, but, as a Met fan, you hope for the best. Take a game at a time. Game at a time.
Hi. First of all, hi. My name is Thanasis Antetokounmpo. First of all, my English is not really that good, so please don't be hard on me or difficult questions.
Hey, Thanasis right here, Arden from AST Radio. Can you please explain, how did you feel like when you got the call that, hey, the Knicks are going to be signing you to a contract? How was that like?
It was a blessing, Me, I've tried a lot 2 years now in the development league, and with the Westchester Knicks, it was amazing for me to get a call.
Thanasis and Nick Medellino, starting five online. I've got a two-part question for the national team over the last couple of years. What have you learned watching those guys that's helped you prepare for the NBA? And second part is, do you see yourself playing for the national team at the Olympics next year?
The first part of the question is, yeah, I've learned a lot. It's a different culture of basketball. It's a little bit slower, but so mentally and tactical and, system-wise. And, great personalities of EuroLeague play in the national team, so it's been a blessing for me to get to see them. The second part, yeah, hopefully I'm ready, and everything's good. I'm healthy, ready, and God grace, I make the Olympics.
Hey, Thanasis right here. Once again, Arden from AST Radio. You spoke about, when you answered my question, about really working hard in your game for the last 2 years. I was able to see that last season when you was with the Westchester Knicks, and you really established yourself as, we know about you for your athleticism, for your defense, but offense was the question. What have you done to really work on your offense? Because you was making progress on that last season.
For me, I'm a guy who, first of all, for me to be in the NBA, I'm a defensive specialist. I play defense first of all, and then whatever I do in the offense, it's a plus. So I just put just one thing at a time. Now it's my shot. The next thing is the way I pass the ball. Second thing, you just go one thing at a time, and I'm just gonna be I think I'm getting better every day. Every day.
Thanasis, over here again. With the success that Yanni's had, very quickly in Milwaukee over the last couple of years, do you feel any extra pressure to sort of have that type of success as quickly as he has?
Pressure? I wouldn't say pressure. I would say motivation, because I know my brother and I know my abilities, skill-wise and athleticism. And, you know, the first part to make it, I mean, in this league, you have to have the NBA athleticism, then everything else. So it's been a motivation for me.
Hi, Thanasis. I guess I was wondering last year, there were a lot of fans, and I think some of us reporters that were wondering if you were going to get called up, in part because of how bad the team was last year. Did you want that experience, or did you just kind of want to be able to start at the beginning of a season to be able to learn everything and learn the ropes and get to train with the team?
I mean, of course, you know, when you have an opportunity, if I was given an opportunity, of course, I would have taken it the first chance. But it's really good for me, you know, to start at the beginning, start at camp, get to know everybody, get to know the vets, get to know the superstars, everybody, and just ride through the whole thing with them.